Hey, ACC and Tri-State musicians and AV people. I just want to give you a couple quick updates to some changes to the sound equipment and then also just some quick expectations. So the first one is that they have installed jacks in the wall that actually run over to the snake. One of them though is a male instead of a female, and that is for the monitors. So there's one on each side, so these don't have to be plugged back to the snake. The other three on this side are Vocal 1, Vocal 2, and Vocal 3. So this should help keep all the cables nice and tidy that just go to the three mics, whether you use them just right in front or wherever you use them. But the expectation is that you would keep everything rolled up and nice and tidy. So that brings me kind of to my next point is if you are a musician, it is your responsibility to understand what your instrument needs in order to work. So pianos need a DI box, like this one right here. Guitars and things like that that are plugging directly in need a DI box. So we would expect that you leave everything nice and coiled up and unplug the XLR cable in the back, because otherwise these will drain the batteries quicker if we leave them plugged in all week. So leave it unplugged and leave it right on top, so that way the next musician knows that they need to plug it in, and then they should be ready to go. So guitars, we've got two. I've personally replaced the batteries and then tested all of the DI boxes. So we've got one here that's labeled Guitar 1, the other one that's Guitar 2. And you can see the cables are nice and rolled in front of the music stands here. There's a small little DI box for the drum set that's labeled drums, so that can stay there as well. Any of the microphones don't need DI boxes though. So we've got the Cajon mic, which is using an instrument mic, and then we've got the three vocal mics here. None of these need DI boxes. They can get plugged directly into the snake in the back or into the wall jack. So the next thing is with mics or any piece of equipment, if you find something that's broken, please report it. Don't just put it back in the mix, because whether it's Sunday morning or Wednesday for chapel, the next team isn't going to have enough time to figure out what's working, what's not, and why it's not working. So if there's a mic that stopped working, label it and then give it to Amy if you're from Tri-State, or give it to Keith or Elena or myself. So that way we can keep all the equipment. I've gone through and tested everything, so everything is in good working order right now. Hopefully we'll get a couple more mics so we can have some backups. So, but we want to leave the space nice and clean for the next team that is coming. And because we're sharing this across two different organizations, it is good to all be on the same page. So we're glad to worship with you and share this equipment. So please help keep everything nice and tidy. If you set up extra equipment, so like ACC uses a violin, and if you set up an extra mic and mic stand, please take that down after you're done, so that way we're not cluttering up the stage with equipment that's not used every week. So if you have any questions, contact me or Amy, and yeah, thanks for watching.